Hello guys, what is up? It is ILD and it's time for some BlazBlue. Which game is this? It's a lot of different BlazBlue games, so I want to make sure I get this right. BlazBlue or BlazBlue, whatever you call it. Chronophantasma Extend. BlazBlue Chronophantasma Extend, okay? So, I'm playing this on the Xbox One. And I have never really, I played versus mode before. I went on network mode and made my own profile and stuff, but what I want to try is this remixed Heart Gaiden mode, story mode. Remixed Heart Gaiden. It looks like a girl on the outside, but she's actually a. Our journey takes us through the military academy through the perspective of our protagonist, Mai Natsume. So I haven't played this mode yet, and I kind of want to see what it's all about. Let's get started, shall we? Let me put on my headset first, so I don't have my headset on, so I can hear the game volume. I always forget this part about every Let's Play I do, is forget to put the headset on. Give me a second here, guys, I'm sorry. Keep on this headset, the arms, the supporters are broken, so I gotta put on some weird way. Damn, turtle bitch, get on my head. I want to hear the game volume. Alright, so I think this will work. Let's go. Remix Heart Gaiden. So there's episode 1 through 1 dash, let's say dash, episode 1 dash 1, 1 dash 2, 2 dash 1, 2 dash 2. Let's go with 1 dash 1, only one that's available right now. Okay, this is Remix Gaiden. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. Type of academy looks like. Oh, I just spilled my water. Crap. Anyway. There's our protagonist. She's bushed. This feels so good. I'm floating on a cloud. I must be in heaven.
Why does a bed feel so nice when you're tired? I could fall asleep right now.
It's a nice bed.
Goodness, Mai. A
Much
lady
bigger than
doesn't
mine.
dive into her bed like that.
That bed is much bigger than mine. I have a queen size.
I understand your lessons have left you exhausted, but a proper lady washes her hands and changes before going to bed.
Right, of course. Sorry.
I confess, it's puzzled me for quite some time how you can be so boyish.
Mai is cute. I mean, she's cute all around. She has big. I'm not trying to be like perfect, but she has big breasts, curves. You know.
What? You're cute and you have a great
just gonna
deal
put that
of
out there.
potential. It would be such a waste.
Thanks.
What is this all about? What is this? Some type of text anime? As an anime text? It's more complicated than she knows, though. What is she talking about? This girl's name is Kanjun Fei Kat. She's my roommate. She has the looks and manners of a rich girl, at least most of the time, but sometimes she'll do things that makes me blush. Okay. You're a girl and you blushing. Part of that is probably because Mai Natsume is... What? She's actually a guy. That's crazy. Actually a guy. So she's... Hold on. So is that a guy that can transform into a girl or a guy that permanently transforms into a girl? Like, which is it? Which is it? It's crazy. That's a dude. Who on earth? The case of the difficult duty. Is there going to be any fighting in this? I wonder. Or at least my Hazuki was until recently. That was my name. About a month ago, I discovered a grimoire in the Hazuki library located in the 11th city, Shinetsu, that changed me into a girl. I changed my name and established in the military academy and was naturally placed in the girls' dorms. So she turned into a girl. Unwillingly turned into a girl. And so she changed her name and stuff, or her last name at least. And went to academy. and was placed in the girl dorm. So far, I managed, and cover has yet to be blown. Although I worried about Kajun, I feel guilty for lying to her. I mean, she's...
Is something wrong?
Huh?
Oh, I skipped the accent. Sorry, guys.
Everything's fine.
Let me guess.
What?
You would like me to wipe you down again, wouldn't you?
What?
Such a helpless child.
What? No, I can do that myself.
This isn't lesbianism. I don't know what is.
You're
Well,
a
even though one of us
slippery
is a boy.
one, aren't you? Oh, well.
They're both kind of dick, to be honest. No girl in real life looks like this. Like, no girl in real life has purple hair. No girl, because these are all based off of Chinese and Asian girls. No Chinese, Japanese, Asian girls have curves. Let's be honest. So none of them have curves. None of them have big breasts. None of them are tall. Hold on, my phone. I'm sorry, guys. Some guy messaged me. It's like wants a dumpster dive. I'm like, dude, it's like I think it's like 2 in the afternoon. He wants a dumpster dive. Like, come on, dude. Anyway, back to the gameplay. I'm sorry. What was that? What the hell was that? I mean, it's not like I haven't seen her do things like that before. You just never expect it. Sometimes it seems like a miracle that she hasn't found me out yet. I can't act too much of a boy. Who could that be?
Yes,
Well, no Japanese
who's
girls look
there?
like this.
Oh, Miss Faycut, we baked some cookies, but we made a few too many. Why, yes, we would be delighted. Oh, thanks. Here, these are for you.
Huh?
Cookies and stuff.
Thank you very much. I doubt I could eat all of these on my own. Perhaps I should call Noel.
Noel. That's that artificial chick with the blonde hair. Yeah, she was in the first BlazBlue game. There's another secret I have, although this one I've reached to my friends. I've revealed to my friends. After I became a woman, my sense of taste became exponentially more sensitive. How sensitive? Well, I don't just taste the food, I hear his voice when it was alive. And the voice of whoever cooked it, what? Is actually very unpleasant, and as a result, I haven't had a decent meal in the past month. In fact, these exceptions are the only reason I haven't starved to death, but what on earth? So I'm assuming that's only for meat items, because it can't be just like cookies and stuff, because those weren't alive at once. Probably the plants, but you know, that's made from. But hey, Mai, we brought you dinner.
Oh, I've been waiting for you.
I didn't know you were waiting. I'm glad I've been studying how to cook.
Okay.
Noellers, you're actually studying?
Well, without those studies, Mai would go hungry. So I'd say it's a good thing.
When I went to find them, Noelle was just finishing up her death dinner. Some things no human was ever made. Ta-da! Tonight's dinner is seafood pilaf.
Seafood pilaf.
Some of those things are definitely not seafood. Come on, let's dig in.
Don't mind if I do. How can
Um.
you do that? Delicious! Your food is always so great. I know how this sounds, but do you think tonight's is actually good?
It doesn't mean much that Mai can eat it.
Hey, you mind if I take a little bite? Huh?
Makoto!
Her face says it all.
How can a single bite be so...
You're mean!
So is there gonna be any fighting in this? Just wanna know. Snow's cooking somehow circumvents my ultra sensitive taste. The voice of the ingredients in the chef are completely obliterated. That dinner, please, it's the best thing I've ever eaten, and the only thing is I can't eat. So she likes Novel's food because she doesn't get this shows to get the senses and the senses of, you know what I'm saying, the food and the cook. Because of her, I can't remember the joy of eating. I can't think of enough for that. Can't thank her enough for that.
Is everything okay? Was there something weird in it?
Huh? No, of course not. Sorry, I was just thinking about how delicious your food is.
Well, maybe there isn't anything weird in your ingredients, but somehow when they come together...
Shush, Makoto.
Are you thinking about your taste again?
Yeah.
I'm glad to have somebody to enjoy my cooking, but I really hope you get your normal taste back again soon.
Black females cook better than white females. I'm just gonna put that out there. Black girls cook better than white girls, okay? I'm just gonna say that. People get offended, but hey, that's how I feel.
Noel.
Fear not. This is exactly why we formed the Remix Heart.
A remix heart?
She's right. Once we find the Azure Grimoire, your taste buds are gonna get a kick in the metaphorical teeth.
Indeed. We can do that.
Yeah! Of course.
Thanks. Thank you.
You're trying to help her get her taste back to regular so she doesn't get this oversensitive tasting again. The Azure Grimoire. Pretty Girl Detectives. Team Remix Art is the name of the group. We form our goal, find the Azure Grimoire and reclaim my sense of taste, okay? With the most powerful grimoire in our hands, maybe I can even get my real body back. So she also wants to be a boy back. Or he also wants to get back to being a boy. No, Kendra, blah, 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 blah. I giving a lot to help me. But I'm not going to let them carry me all the way to the finish line. This is my problem, so I have to finish it myself.
That reminds me, though. You're gonna have a rough time next week if we can't fix this soon.
What do you mean?
Cafeteria duty, right? I'm sure I'm remembering it right. You and Kajun are on cafeteria duty next week.
What?
Oh no. Kajun, you haven't told her yet?
Oh dear, how unlike me. Plausible, but unlikely. Yeah, that's a guilty face if ever I've seen one. Like somebody who's pretending they forgot to go to class when they just want to play hooky.
You weren't here for orientation, so you probably missed... In our dorm, the students take turns managing the cafeteria.
Oh yeah. I think when I first got here, you were doing that, weren't you, Tsubaki?
Ha ha. That was mostly just Mr. Kisaragi punishing us. Well, but then the system got popular, and now students have to rotate shifts each...
So this is back in time. So this is before the events of the present day in BlazBlue. This is back to when they were all academy students. Because I think Kisaragi was Ragnarok's brother. Yeah. So this is back then when he was younger in the academy. So I just mentioned him. So this is back then when everyone was younger. So this isn't the present day. This is back in this is the past.
Let's not forget that what was popular was the food Tsubaki and I.
Yeah, because Noel actually she been graduated from the academy. So this is obviously back in time. This is obviously the past. Boy, would schools actually look like this? Dinner that night was delicious. I've been afraid I'd never be able to eat again after that. After the first bite, I almost cried. I was lucky I'd gone to the cafeteria that night, or I could have ended up starving. But wait, if I understand Makoto correctly.
So you're saying that next week, Kajun and I are going to be in charge of making food?
Yes.
She just want to hear the food crying and
What the
stuff.
hell? I have to cook?
Took you a while. You must have been in denial, you poor
She doesn't want to hear the food cry and scream out, I guess.
To be quite honest with you, I find most cafeteria...
And I can't even taste what I cook. Not to mention, I've never cooked before.
You do seem like you were a sheltered kid.
What am I gonna do?
Don't worry, we're here for you. We'll do whatever we can. I don't think help from you is what's going to fix this situation. So me? Well, I'll help you out too. I'm a little bit of a foodie, actually.
I'll taste your food for you. Thank you, but there's...
Oh, no.
The rules state that whoever is on cafeteria duty has to collect their own ingredients. It's part of our military training, so we can't just buy them, or even let other people help.
I heard somebody tried to cheat, and Professor Emma gave them a really harsh punishment.
So Kajun and I are on our own with the
Yes, there were 3 of us, so it wasn't too bad. But Yeah, you were awesome, Makoto. Just grabbing one animal after... And all you were good for was making everything run away. But I got lots of herbs and vegetables.
Anyway, compared to actually cooking the ingredients, collecting them should be pretty easy.
Yep, you're pretty good with physicals.
I had been raised a boy, which meant a lot of martial arts training.
Thanks. I'm feeling a lot better about this.
Good luck. Once you get back from your hunt, let us know, and we'll help you however we can.
Oh, very well. As your roommate, I suppose I must accompany you on this adventure. How generous. Plus, you know, it's kind of your responsibility anyway.
Right.
Remember, you start the day after tomorrow, so you don't have much time.
That leaves tomorrow to find all our ingredients, so we should leave tomorrow morning.
Yes,
Do we get to fight? Ready? Oh, of course. We need a basket or something to carry ingredients and knives to cut
Is
them.
there anything I can do to help?
For tonight, just relax. I'll be making you do quite a bit tomorrow.
Okay.
I think it's time we went back to our rooms. Good luck tomorrow.
You can do this. Later. Hey, wait a second. Where am I? Almost forgot. They are the reason we called you here in the first place. Here you are. Are these? They smell of savory fragrance. These are some high-quality nuts.
Come along, children. Let's enjoy the cookies when we get back to our room.
Ah, I can hardly wait. Oh.
Okay. Hopefully whatever conjure and I end up making will get a similar response, but that'll all depend on tomorrow. Would I date Mai? I mean, that's actually a boy, so I guess no. Okay. I shoved bushes aside and down the street and I charged through the forest, my legs burning from exertion. I already pushed myself past what I thought was my limit and to new heights of physical exertion.
Are we doing it?
Why are they running?
Good work, Mai. I'll handle the rest.
Could you?
I saw her shadow on the other side of the trees. A light flashed.
Perfect.
I looked down at Conjure's feet, lay a single wild rabbit unconscious. I'll just for one rabbit.
We finally got them all.
Oh, them all. So it's more than one rabbit?
Thanks to your excellent herding skill.
Except I'm about to clap.
As long as we followed the rules, we could pick whatever ingredients we wanted, although capturing rabbits was by no means easy. That was why many students use Ars Magnus to help them, just like we had the flash of light as Ben Kendrick's Ars Magnus trap. Makoto, of course, claimed that she caught everything by hand. She was a bit of an exception, though. Her beast-kin heritage made her physically superior to any human.
All right, let's go collect some greens.
Already?
Is something...
Sorry, I'm just... Can we please take a quick break?
Are you quite all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just need to catch my breath.
Yeah, these big breasts are holding me back.
How odd. You've always scored well on physical tech.
I think I just need to pace myself.
I keep forgetting my body is a woman's now. Things are different. There's some new stuff I'm not used to. Like I just mentioned, I'm not too bad for short periods. But over a long time it becomes obvious that I'm not used to moving around in this body and it gets tiring. I needed to learn and I needed to be more careful.
Here you are, Mai. Some cold tea.
Thanks.
Cold tea? Our tea is supposed to be hot, not cold. A few mouthfuls of tea and I felt much better. I hadn't even thought to bring water. Kenja was impressively prepared.
You're amazing.
Which specific trait might you be referring to?
Well, you're smart. You know how to use Ars Magus, and you can set up traps like these, no problem. I can't do any of that.
That's a bit overly rosy. Physically, I'm no match for yourself or Makoto, and my Ars Magus isn't anywhere near Noel's level.
Well, she's in a class of her own. I mean, she broke all of Mr. Kisaragi's records at the academy.
Still, there are plenty of people far more talented than I, If any one of us is a genius, then certainly that person is... I confess I'm a bit lacking in many ways. If I'm adept at anything, it's thinking of different ways to apply what little I do have.
What do you mean?
Different combinations of Ars Magus produce different results. Even if you only know a few, you can produce a wide range of effects.
I understand what you're getting at, but I don't think it's as easy as you make it sound.
I enjoy breaking a thing down and learning how it works. Once you understand the trick, anyone can do it. Besides, we wouldn't have all of this food if it weren't for you. You needn't feel disappointed.
Right, thanks. Okay, I feel a lot better now.
Good. Then we should make for the next spot we marked to gather some vegetables.
More vegetables. Okay.
Now, according to the map, the vegetables should be right...
Yeah, there are a few. Not nearly enough, though.
This is true.
Wait, didn't Noel say she collected a... Do you think she took all of them?
The composition of the death dinner is thus far a mystery.
What are we supposed to do? We're not going to have enough vegetables. What the... That was close.
You really must watch where you step.
What was that?
I squinted down at the ground where I tripped. I thought it was just dirt, but in fact it was a root.
My, that's...
You recognize it?
This is impossible.
That's a Torifune yam!
The Torifune.
A type of mountain tuber that only grows in the specific Torifune climate. It's a legendary yam.
A legendary yam.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought it was just some root. So you're a yam, huh?
Mai, you aren't taking this seriously.
What?
To me, it seemed like Kanju's reaction was a strange one. She seemed tense and agitated. Was this yam dangerous?
The Torifune yam is said to have amazing effects on the human body, including a boost to energy, increased metabolism, and cellular regeneration.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me?
Not only that, but it's rich in vitamins and minerals and keeps your skin smooth and healthy. It also gives bounce and lift to your hair and other things.
Sounds like the perfect female vegetable.
So this all meat...
For any young lady, this is a dream.
Exactly what I said. A female's perfect vegetable. Females will pay hundreds for this type of yam. I still didn't really understand what the big deal was. Yeah, because you're a boy, but at least it seemed clear that the potato wasn't dangerous. Gunjin Howard was looking more excited than I'd ever seen
Now
him.
let's dig that thing up immediately.
Okay. Wait, what? We're going to use this thing? It's not even on the menu.
Mai.
Who the hell was that? I never seen Kanjin look like that before. Kanjin liked that before. She was smiling, but I could sense a darkness and evil like nothing I felt before. Apparently beauty was very important to her. I knew it was something girls worried about, but I never seen this side of her. I wonder, could it make me more beautiful too? Why would you want to be beautiful? You're a man. Wait. Why am I thinking that? I don't even want to be a girl.
Hold there, Mai. I'll pull here.
I wouldn't want to be a girl. I mean, if I turn into a girl, I mean, the first thing I do is like look at myself. But after that, I don't want to date a boy or marry a boy because I'm a adult boy. It's nasty.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Ready?
I wouldn't want to
I
marry
give
a
the
boy.
command.
Ugh.
Now. Pull.
The yam exploded from the ground, and it went flying head over heels down the hill. Okay, I don't think that there's gonna be any fighting in this story. I'm just saying.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Except for the fact that one of my breasts just broke.
Sorry. I should have warned you. When the Torifune yam comes out, it comes out rather quickly.
It's okay. I've just got a few scrapes.
What is it?
Look around. There.
The ground was covered in vegetables and so thick you could barely see the dirt.
This is awesome.
They must have gone unnoticed because of that.
I don't think we'll have any problems finding what we need now.
Yes. Credit goes to you for discovering this treasure
Discovered is a bit generous, but I'll take it. Anyway, here you go. The Torifune Yam.
The Torifune Yam.
You were protecting this when you fell.
And it's in great shape. Not even a bruise or a...
Protecting a yam with your life.
You're impossible. You should take care of yourself, not a yam.
You're the one who sold... What? You're someone so determined to get this yam. Who didn't even warn us about the fact that it explodes when it comes out the ground?
I know, but see? I'm fine.
Women, man, I tell you. I stood up to show her I was in.
Oh, you've...
Just kidding.
You ought to know I'm not overly fond of these kinds of practical joke.
Sorry. Anyway, we should go back and get our veggies before it gets...
Good idea. If we split up, we can cover more ground. Why don't you go and gather some of those mushrooms?
Sure.
Damn it, I sprained my right ankle. I didn't want Kendra to worry about me, though, so I would just have to tough it out. After all, we just needed to pick some vegetables and then we're done. Piece of cake. Yes.
This smells nice. And it's so thick. It'll be delicious. This one's red? It's probably poisonous, though. I'll get another. Ooh, this one's pretty. I'll get a lot of these.
I imagine people wouldn't want me to talk during the dialogue, the voice dialogue, because they want to listen for themselves, so I'll try to keep the talking to a minimum, my commentary to a minimum. That should do the trick. My basket's getting pretty full anyway.
How are you doing?
I think I'm all done. Look at all the mushrooms I got.
Wow, very impressive. Oh,
Is something wrong?
sorry to have to say this, but you've got several poisons.
What? Which one?
These, for instance.
As she spoke, Kendra began to pull out the pretty mushrooms I put in my basket.
Poisonous?
Don't let the colors fool you. That red one over there, for instance, perfectly safe.
Wow.
What? I was sure that one was poisonous.
There are many very similar varieties of mushroom. You must exercise caution. Everything is examined when we get back to the dormitory, of course, but it's best to preempt that if we can.
As she spoke, she began to quickly and efficiently sort through the basket. I know a bit about poisonous herbs, but nothing about mushrooms. I had to wonder though, how does she know so much about everything? She was always taking notes and then reviewing those notes later. I guess that's how she learned so much. Still pretty amazing.
That should do it.
Thanks.
This should be enough to feed everyone for the whole week. All we need to do now is head back.
Yeah. The sun's already setting, so we better hurry.
Of course.
Huh?
I looked in the direction she was pointing. A large section of bark had been torn off a nearby tree as if something had run into it. Upon closer examination, we discovered the remains of vegetables and mushrooms and its base as if someone or something had been eating them. The question is, what? I had a bad feeling.
Mai?
Everything was silent and the air felt thick. That was when we heard it, the sound of something moving through the grass. It was out there and it was close. Kendra sensed it as well. I watched as her face stiffened and her hands balled into tight fists. It suddenly exploded out of the thickest straight for Kendra and myself. We leapt away from one another as it shot past, and I saw what it was.
A boar?
A boar.
It's huge.
Finally, some different background music. Finally, it's huge because
Ka-choon!
you wanna outrun the boar. The boar didn't even seem to realize I was there. All of a sudden, all of his attention focused on Kendra. But why? There had to be a reason. that have eaten piles of vegetables that had to be what it was after.
Give me the basket. What are you going to... The board thinks we're invading its territory. It's trying to get its food back from you. Just give it to me, quickly. Come on. Over.
I held out the basket towards the board and waved it. That's right, this way. Now all I had to do was keep his attention and give Kendra a chance to escape. Damn it, I forgot about my ankle.
Look out!
That's your fault. Okay, so we beat episode 1. Well, we didn't really beat it, we just went through episode 1. And, I mean, there's no fighting in it. So far, at least, no fighting in it. You know. Did I get an achievement? I don't think so. You get an achievement for beating the first episode? Complete the heart remix store. You get achievement if you beat the whole thing. So I don't get achievement yet. Well guys, thanks so much for watching episode 1-1 of my remix heart. I guess let's play. I don't want to say let's play because I'm not really playing anything. I guess walkthrough or whatever. Thanks guys so much for watching. Peace and stay tuned for 1-2. Have a good day. Bye.